Greetings! It is I, Tantus Naravan Dracovin, Lord and Emperor of the Dracovin Empire, and welcome. It is time to continue our discussion on EARTHDAWN. I was talking about the disciplines. Today I'm going to dive into depths and talk about each of the different disciplines, just giving you a little bit of information about each of them, just to know if you are interested in playing one. Let's start off with Air Sailors. Now, an Air Sailor are members of a swashbuckling brotherhood of the sky who live by a code that they will never abandon their fellows. They live to protect civilization and society and the spread of it throughout the world. There's archers who specialize in the ways of the bow and crossbow, and by extension, all ranged attacks. They specialize in accuracy and, to a way, speed. They look to abilities that enhance their perception so that they may see what others may not be able to see. A Beastmaster is someone that can form powerful bonds with the animals of nature and the wild. They rarely find themselves at homes in any major cities and would much rather prefer to be out in the wilds where they can connect to their animal friends. A Cavalryman is a fierce warrior that has a powerful bond with their mount. They bond with the mount and show more respect to it than any other name giver, save for another cavalryman, which they may show the same respect to. Their techniques emphasize motion and the bond with their very mounts. Now, an Elementalist is a spellcaster that specializes in one of the primeval elements of the world: air, fire, earth, water, and wood. They find this specialization and focus their magic into that one point. Now, an illusionist specializes in magic which is made to deceive, trick, or fool one's senses, though they do specialize in just a little bit of real magic because they have learned that if everything they do is a trick, people will eventually catch on to it and stop believing it, and then their powers will wane. So they balance out their mastery of deception and trickery through illusion-based magics and just a little hint of real magic, just to make sure you never know what you're going to get. Now, a Nethermancer specializes in magic dealing with the netherworlds and the creatures and beings that inhabit them. They find themselves almost slightly alienated by their almost kind of strange atmosphere and behaviors because of the nature of diving into these alien worlds, that people just find them weird and disturbing. Most of them would not win a popularity contest because of this, just because of the very nature of their abilities just drive people away from them. Scouts are vanguards of troops, or trackers, or rangers that go out and explore the strange places of the wild. They have the unique ability that they tend to become one with whatever environment they are in. From whether it's a primeval forest or to the center of the city, they can just sort of bond with the area and learn its secrets. A little better. A Sky Raider is a ruthless pirate who bands together with other of his kin to prey upon those that would travel through the skies on various airships, often targeting the Tharans in their vehicles. They are fiercely loyal to others of their groupings, say if they are members of an enemy clan. Then they show no mercy to them. A Swordmaster is a fighter which values handheld weapons, using quick strikes and panache as they move. They oftentimes move around with quite a swagger, as they know that they have the moves to show off to you. A Thief is a highly self-reliant robber that may steal from anybody in order to increase their own abilities and their lot in life. They are self-confidence just oozing from them that shows upon the reliance of themselves over others. Now, thieves' guilds may exist that are groupings of them, but hard to say if that's actually true or not. A Troubadour is an entertainer or storyteller, and is the closest thing that most people will find to a historian or scholar in any of their travels or encounters in their lives. A warrior is a powerful fighter that specializes in using magic to enhance their combat abilities, oftentimes banding together in kind of enclaves that they will put into hidden places where they can continue to practice and perfect their craft. Weaponsmiths value iron will and an eagle eye. They are trained at identifying and creating legendary weapons, and any community would kill to have one of them as a member of them, that they have put highly above any of the other adepts for their usefulness to those communities. Wizards are well-trained magicians that specialize in the theoretical aspects of magic. Many of the other magicians often look down on them as bookworms or people that just know theory, but very few of them will actually say that to a wizard's face. Pretty much none of them will. So that's it for today. I went over and talked about a little bit about all the various disciplines you can play. Just gave you a bit of information about what it means to be a member of each of these. You, of course, can go into the book and look in more in depth of what kind of talents you get, all the abilities I mentioned that are listed under each of these disciplines. I just wanted to give you an idea of what they are and what it means to be a member of them. Just a little smattering of them. Next time, I'm going to move on from disciplines and we're going to start talking about talents, the general rules about them that you'll need to know to understand them and to look into a little bit more about using them and such. So if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to say, anything you think I left out, please leave in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel, the Empire, and the work I do. If you want to show some extra support, you can always check out the link to my Patreon down below. But regardless, until the next time, I bid you farewell.